Hi everybody, this is Greg Nagel, managing broker and owner of Ask Nagel Realty. We're here today at one of my listings, 2901 North Wolcott, Unit H. This is a gated community in West Lakeview, and want to talk to you a little bit about how we sold this property. You know, in addition to doing fantastic prep to sell of painting the living room this beautiful grayish blue color and staining the floors dark, and obviously the professional staging you see, we actually marketed this on something called Top Agent Network. And Top Agent Network is a listing service that is not on the MLS. You still pay other brokers a cooperating commission, but you have to be a top 1% broker to join it. And then two, you have to pay a fee to join it. And so there's a lot of advantages using Top Agent Network. First off, obviously, you're only getting top brokers, which is, makes the deals go smoother. Secondly, the brokers that find the inventory on Top Agent Network, they really promote the listing because they're feeling proud of the fact that they have access to what other brokers don't. So they tend to push the listings more, which is obviously good for us as a seller. But then also, the people that are stalking Top Agent Network, they're generally not finding what they're looking for on the MLS, so they tend to be very motivated buyers, which is obviously hugely advantageous. Because despite the market being slow, there really isn't a lot of inventory, and so there's a lot of people who are unable to find exactly what they're looking for on the MLS, and so this gives one more avenue out there. And so there's a hodgepodge of reasons why I really feel it's a valuable tool. Two cracks at the apple. You get to be new twice. If I'm not sure how to price something, I can price it a little bit higher on Top Agent Network and see what the activity is. And if I get bad activity, I can lower the price on Top Agent Network, and there's no pricing history that will show that I lower the price. Or I might simply just come to market on the MLS at a lower price, which is a huge advantage. So it's a great way of sort of testing the market. So I'm going to price things a touch higher on Top Agent Network. And if I do get somebody who's interested, I even feel from like a negotiation standpoint, I have an advantage. Because this has happened a number of times where a buyer, makes a strong offer, but they're not able to come to list price. I say, no problem. We'll put it on the MLS, and you're welcome to come to our open house. And the last time I did that, it's actually a penthouse in the West Loop, 106 North Aberdeen. The buyer actually came with a full price offer like 20 minutes before it went live on the MLS because they were desperately afraid of losing it. So it gives you a lot of negotiation power. Another aspect of Top Agent Network that has value is there's no market time. So maybe the property is ready to sell and we don't want to list right before St. Patrick's Day, and we want to wait till after St. Patrick's Day. Well, I can put it on Top Agent Network. I'm not really accruing any market time and get the opportunity of selling it sooner, which on a vacant property is really important for the seller, but I don't have that market time disadvantage. Now keep in mind, this is not a case where I'm trying to keep the full commission, because on Top Agent Network, I'm still paying a cooperating commission. So this is literally a tool that I'm using to benefit my sellers to sell it for more money and faster. Sometimes, let's say I've got a seller who's really not willing to do the prep to sell work I want them to do. Well, when buyers see properties that are off market, they're a little bit more tolerant of the property not being in perfect condition, knowing that it's not being, fully marketed. So there's just a number of different advantages to using Top Agent Network, and I'm selling about 6 to 8 properties a year on Top Agent Network. And so this is an example right here. We put this on Top Agent Network a week before we plan to go live on the MLS, and I can't tell you the price that we sold it at, but we did extremely well. And it was a buyer who was stalking this townhome complex. And so they were very excited to have access to this unit before it went on the MLS. and that translated to a very, very strong price, and quite frankly, more than what I CMA'd the property for. So as a real estate broker, my mission, job one, is get top dollar, and Top Agent Network is a very unique off-market marketing tool that delivers a lot of advantages to the sellers, and that's what I wanted to share with you today. So thanks for tuning in. As always, if you have any questions about buying or selling, ask Eagle Realty. Have a good day.